Hello friends, today I would like to talk to you about how to improve your vocabulary. We have already seen that we have started reading and we have used new method for reading to read fast. After reading, I have asked you to write and see what you have read. Write not just once but more times, two times. First time you write it in the same sequence as it's given in the chapter. The second time with your own words for the new words meanings. Hmm? You write the meaning of the new words which you came across instead of the new words themselves with the same sequence. The second time you write about that chapter, you have to use the exact vocabulary as it was used, the new words that were used in that chapter, along with the summary. You need not follow the sequence, like scene by scene, you need not follow. Instead, you can just write the summary, the totality summary of that chapter. And here I am taking into context the Immortal Talks, the introduction chapter. So now after doing this, I want how to improve your vocabulary. Now since you have written it, since you have found the meaning of it, and now you know the meaning of those new words, and you have also written it in your second summary. The first part, when you did, you wrote the meaning of it, and you learned the meaning of those new words, and that is known as your passive vocabulary, passive words in which are there in the vocabulary. You know the meaning, you know how it is used in some other text. Once you start using the text in writing and also speaking that new words, it becomes your active vocabulary. So we came across certain words such as surreptitiously, which means secretively. Then ruefully means to show your sorrow in a sarcastic manner. Sorrow in a sarcastic manner. Surreptitiously, what happened? What they were doing? Those Swamiji and Hanudas, they were following or tailing these Mahatans without their knowledge, disguised as monks, perched on a tree for them not to notice them. Like that, they sat and they did secretly. They were trying to find out how and where and what is it, that how that they start talk to gods. They wanted to know that secret, so they did in a secretive manner, that is surreptitiously. Next is what? Ruefully, who did what? The brother of Hanudas, when they were driving back after the burial, laughed mockingly. He laughed and he said, ruefully, he said, you have lost your mind. There is no Hanuman, there is no monkey there, because only Hanudas could see that monkey or Hanuman on top of the car which was going beside him, but his brother couldn't see, because unless your mind is totally free of any thought, you can't see. So what he thought, that his brother was crazy. So ruefully, so showing sorrow in a sarcastic manner. He was also sorrowful because his brother has lost, Anudas has lost his family, his child, and he has just finished his burial and is coming back. But when he's speaking very, so he thought that Hanudas is being crazy. So ruefully, sorrow is expressing sorrow in a sarcastic manner and telling him, you need more rest. You need rest. That's why, because you have not had enough rest, you are seeing things around you which are not present. Okay, so ruefully. Then we saw flailing. Flailing is just like flapping. Who was flailing? That lady who lost her senses, who got epilepsy or seizures, who fell down. Her limbs, her hands and legs, they did not have any control. She couldn't have any control over them. They were just moving around without any kind of control. So that kind of movement, which is known as flailing. Flailing is also like flapping. Like you have these big banners, which are balloon banners on the main roads, on the streets and streets. In the air, how they move with any control? No. Whichever way the air blows, that way they move. That is flailing. Then we have spawned. Spawned is like, the eggs. Who what spawned? Thought spawned. In whose mind? Hanuda's mind. That these people, now I have found something. Yes, I have seen something. The three quivering lights he saw in front of that lady, when again his mind became free of all thoughts for a moment, for a single moment. Then a thought spawned in his mind, in Hanudas's mind, that there is something, yes, these people are able to talk and I have come to know it, like that, that thought spawned in his mind. Spawned is also like egg production. When the fish inside the sea or ocean, it suddenly leaves out like bubbles, eggs, it produces, producing, creating, spawned is all same. Okay, that is the fourth word. Fifth is straggled. Straggled is like, fifth is, wait, let me check. Straggled is also like the legs and the movement. Once the lady got up, her limbs had no control, they were moving around. That is also one of the new words. So, 5 new words we have found in the new chapter. So, there is this passive vocabulary and then there is active vocabulary. This is what I want to speak to you today.